I've decided that I'm going to go back to the earliest Transformers that I have and maybe move forward, just doing whichever ones come to fruition. Truth is, I didn't get a lot back when I was a kid. I had a few. But the truth is that I wasn't that into cars when I was a kid. I know that's going to freak a lot of people out. And they're going to be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? No, I was a Star Wars fan from the get-go. I bought G.I. Joes because they matched Star Wars figures. I was also really into Ghostbusters and a few other things. Wasn't that into Transformers. Mostly because the G1 ones looked great as vehicles, but horrible as robots. Till Beast Wars. So, we're going back to Beast Wars. And the first one I'm going to do is Stink Bomb. And here he is. Stink Bomb. You know, I don't even remember the reason I've got him, but he was one of the ones that I actually really liked, that I was able to get my hands on. I wasn't able to get pretty much anything from Beast Wars because they just disappeared before I could get them. I think I got him just because, well, he was a transforming robot that was an animal. You can see I've had him for a long time. He's got a lot of paint wear. I mean, I got him back when I still actually wasn't just a collector. I was using him for other things. But I like the way it designed. Actually, that should be flipped back when he's in beast mode, because he's not the way it's supposed to be. They did a great job. Yeah, he still had a certain amount of paint app, just like most Transformers, that needed to be worked. I'll probably pimp him out at some point, mostly to get this black cover back up, make him look fantastic instead of But I rather enjoyed him and the other three that I've got. Yeah, I only have 3 Beast Wars, and they're all Transmetals. I got like 3 or 4 Beast Machines figures, including Megatron. Oh yeah, let's get him transformed. Now, I've had to work on him because his arms were loose as hell. So, I got him fixed today. Now he's good and tight. I kind of wish, one of the things that I really wished Hasbro hadn't done was they cheaped out on giving these guys weapons. I mean, come on, these guys needed their weapons. They needed their weapons a lot more than anybody seemed to realize. He's got that wicked-ass ponytail. Definitely a 90s figure. Okay, let's see if I can get him to stand. Because he does stand really well. He's just back heavy when he's in beast mode. Okay, and there he is, just to the camera. This mold was used for the figure for RID, the first Robots in Disguise series, Gas Skunk. And I just liked him better this way. I mean, the Gas Skunk character's design was this exact thing, but the coloring was off. And I love that face sculpt. He looks good like that. He actually is one of the ones that I think looks best in his robot mode. Now, I know a lot of people bash on Beast Wars and say that it should be truck, not monkey, and things like that. But the truth is, without Beast Wars, Transformers would have died in the late 80s. Generation 2 was just nobody had any interest. It was a re-release of everything else. And Beast Wars was something fresh and new. So, Beast Wars saved it. Especially the cartoon series, which people bash on. I've heard people bash on because of the animation. What do you want? It was the early days of computer animation. You didn't have the technology they have now, and it was because of shows like that that they developed the technology. Anyways, one of the things I really did not like about a lot of it is very few came with weapons, and the ones who did come with weapons out of these it was a ridiculous weapon. When we get into Spitter, I'll elaborate. Anyways, his head, side to side, you can turn it up, and there's his main attack weapon, is his tail, which is on the back of his head. You can use that as a weapon. He's got that little claw thing that comes up. His arms are on a ball joint, so they go out like that. They do a full 360. These things right here, they're probably not meant to do that, but you can use them as cannons if you want to. Flip them forward like cannons. He's got elbow joints that are double jointed because of transformation. He moves back and forth because that's on a ball joint. He's got this little thing right here. These flip up on both sides, but this side shows he's a maximal, because there's the maximal spark crystal right there. His legs are on a ball joint. They don't move back very far unless you pull them out a little bit, but they can go back that far. He can move his leg forward that far. He's got a joint, ball noise. He can do a full splits, both leg up and leg down. He's got ball jointed knees, so you can get real good posability, and ball jointed ankles, which, honestly, Hasbro, if you can figure out a way to do it, man, go back to doing that. And that was all together. He looks good. He's got good posability. I think I will probably pimp him out on my next video of Pimp My Bot. I have no clue what exactly will be going on this week, though, since I'm expecting 2 things to show up and I have to start figuring out other things. Yeah, well, that's Stink Bomb. I'll talk to you face to face for the rest of this. Okay, well, as I was saying, I have no clue what's going to be up for the next videos. I know that I'm starting work on expansion of Optimus further. This time I'm going to start working on stuff for the trailer and the trailer itself. Starting with Roller. I thought, well, I want to make a rocket pack, Optimus a rocket pack, because everybody seems to be very disappointed that the rocket packs don't really work on Siege Optimus. But if the rocket pack's Roller, well, then you've got Optimus's main partner and a lot more stuff. I'm pretty much planning on trying to replicate the original trailer, but I'm not sure if I'm going to even be able to do the repair bay thing. Then I've got Chromia supposed to show up this week, and the Gundam that I ordered in order to help me do the Primes thing. Like I said, that online, and I'm going to tell you now, the voting is open till the 27th, and right now Prima is winning. If you don't want Prima to win and you haven't already voted, you can vote on either or both Action Figure Aisle and Transformers and such. Both of those are very good groups anyways when you're a Transformer collector. That's if you can find my post for it. But that one's going to be coming up pretty soon. That I'm going to start work on him after the 27th, whichever one it ends up being. I might do the Star Saber before then because I kind of want to do it. I do think that I probably will use him for Pimp My Bot this week. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A lot more stuff coming up. If you like it, like, share. If you like the videos I do, like, share. There's a whole bunch of social media information down in the thing. If you friend me, I probably will accept your friend request. If you want to be a member on one of my pages, you're more than welcome. I usually don't post my videos on them anymore because I'm mostly dealing with Transformers right now. When I start getting back into the other stuff, Understreet will always have it. Shadowland Publishing might have it. Yeah, they're both the same company. It's just one's the toy side, one's the book side. I'm a writer. As I said, in the social media links, there's a link for my business partner, Allison J's stories on Wattpad and mine on Wattpad. You can contact either one of us through there. Yeah. You want to help out the channel, you like what you see, you want to see more of it, Patreon link down below. I also have a GoFundMe for starting my own figure series for Sadian World. I will probably start working on that once I get the Prime thing started, because I will be getting more interested in actually working on body parts for different figures. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe, you know the deal, and enjoy.